Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler Wright. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Voice of the Fans Sportscast. I'm your host, Ben Reynolds. We have Taylor Gatwood here. Tyler, he'll be back in a couple minutes. What's up, man?
Yo.
Oh, Tyler's is Gatwood that fell off.
Yeah.
I like, there go that spy networking coast on the coast again.
Don't do that, bro. Coast is the place to be, bro.
Like, there go that sorry network, man.
Coast where it's at.
I told you, Gatwood, you need to change that number, bro. You need to go and get that 601.
Well,
Your spotty network.
dude, that has nothing to do with the phone number.
That one must got a Houston number.
Man,
I got
a Houston number in Mississippi, man.
Oh, nah, he got a Houston number?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go and change that, dog.
Nah, bro, we rocking H-Town for life.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Throw them forks
they're not going to win anything anytime soon, so keep rocking it. Hey, but, Super Bowl weekend, I don't really keep up with all the stories and the antics going on during the season. During this time, because I'm getting tired hearing about Joe Burrow or OBJ type situation. So I get tired hearing about all that, or Aaron Donald. So I don't really keep up with the stories.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I get tired hearing about it. Like somebody posted about how Joe Burrow wear one sock inside out. Like, come on, man. Like, I hate this week. Cause they run out of stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
So I'm just ready for the game this Sunday, and hopefully it's a good one. But since Gatwood tweeted about Tom Brady being snubbed from the MVP, I feel like we should dive into that first, and then we'll talk about our Super Bowl picks. So Aaron Rodgers, everybody know Aaron Rodgers won MVP, and some people upset, some people think they got it right. Gatwood tweeted that they got it wrong. So Gatwood, here's your floor. Here's your chance to tell us why they got it wrong.
Okay, if you look at their numbers, see Brady led the league in passing touchdowns, passing yards, completions, and they have the same exact record as the Packers. And I just think Brady's more valuable to the Bucs than Rodgers is to the Packers. Because where were the Bucs at? Where were the Bucs at before Tom Brady got there?
I mean, let me just say this. The Bucs didn't have all that when Brady was there. So they accumulated all that talent.
They still had Godwin, and they still had the O-line. They still had Godwin. And
the O-line was trash.
They had Jensen at center. They just drafted Wirfs, which they would already drafted him.
Yeah, and they literally evolved that O-line when Jameis was there. Clearly,
so
that O-line was not there when Jameis was there.
So Jameis would have won a Super Bowl with that team?
He would have done better. if he was in the Bears. And then his mechanics was Tom Brady's mechanics is better than Jameis, first of all. So his ability to not turn the ball over, that's what saved the Bucs. Jameis was a turnover machine. He just took chances when he didn't have to. And then, like I said, a lot of it's on record that Mike Evans and Godwin took up for Jameis. They said a lot of them turnovers was not on them. They was not a disciplined team. So you gotta take that out of your equation. That when Tom Brady came in, he brought in a lot of his leadership qualities and a lot of these guys like AB, Gronk. They drafted Christian Wirth, or they improved with better corners. They drafted some corners. They Levante David and them guys established that linebacker core. They brought in Sue to solidify that D line. So a lot of this stuff, like, they brought in a lot of veterans to make up that team.
Well, I mean, but Aaron Rodgers, people always act like the dude does not have weapons at home. Like, dude has like a great running back duo. He has the best receiver in the game, and he had a top 10 defense this year.
But didn't they bring in Lenny? Didn't they not bring in Lenny?
Yeah, but everybody wrote him off before he even got to the Bucs. You remember that?
I didn't. Saints fans was screaming for Leonard Fournette. I had Leonard Fournette. I think it was the year he was released in fantasy, and dude was booking it. Dude, I think he ran for 1,000 yards and had like double-digit touchdowns. He was beasting it.
Okay, do you remember? All right, but if you have a player that has more touchdown passes, more passing yards, more completions, and has the same record as that other quarterback, don't you think the one with the better stats should win it? When he's leading the NFL?
Sometimes those stats can be misleading, too. Aaron Rodgers beat the Cardinals without Devontae Adams.
And the Cardinals, we all know that they're just a flop.
Well, the Cardinals was on fire. They were beating the Rams. They were beating everybody. So at that point in time, they wasn't a flop. They were the best team in the NFC. And the Green Bay went out there and single-handedly and demolished them.
I'm just saying, I'm not mad at Rodgers winning it because he did have a great year, but I don't understand how it was that much of a landslide. Like, it wasn't a landslide.
Okay, I think a lot of I believe this game kind of flipped it. The game versus Saints, where he had all them weapons, and the Saints defense like showed his age. And I think that was like, everything has with Tom Brady at this age, the pieces have to play their part. If the pieces are not playing at a level that they're used to playing, then the team just falls apart. The Rams showed that in the playoffs. If the Rams didn't screw up all them turnovers they have, they didn't screw up like that, the game would have been well out of hand. But the Rams kept them in the game. So it just showed that, when they don't have AB or have Godwin or have Leonard Fournette or have all these guys playing at a high level, then they really just an average team with above average quarterback that can, can't will them to win like he used to back in his heyday. So it just shows that, Aaron Rodgers still playing at a top level without, that receiver core of Brady.
This would be I feel like this would be such an easier debate. I know it's a regular season award, but I wish the Packers and the Bucs would play in the playoffs.
I think the Packers would win because the Bucs came in hobbling. If the Bucs had to go down to Lambeau, the Bucs had no chance.
That's not true, bro. They got beat by the Niners.
Yeah, I can't say that.
They wouldn't.
I can't say no chance.
But y'all saying they got beat by the Niners, but Niners defense is no slouch. The Niners,
in the playoffs,
the Niners beat the Rams twice in the regular season.
I'm saying in the playoffs, give me Brady over Rodgers.
For sure.
Yeah,
he got beat by Garoppolo, bro.
But y'all looking at this as them two guys going one-on-one. It's not a one-on-one battle. It's a team battle.
I understand, but you don't think the Bucs have just as good of a defense as the Niners? Like,
No.
I think the Bucs are better overall.
Yes. As the Niners, yes. But if that team is like that, hobbling into the playoffs going against Lambeau, no, they're not going to beat the Packers.
Who were they missing?
I think
the Bucs literally had their defense was healthy, and all they were missing on offense was Josh.
No, their O-line was hurt. That some of their corners was still kind of banged up. Lenny wasn't 100%.
I still think that if you could beat the Rams, bro, they could have beat the Packers.
But they didn't beat the Rams. The Rams literally almost shot themselves in the foot. Literally, like I've never seen Cooper Kupp fumble, Cam Akers fumble twice. That bad snap. I mean, it was just like they was trying to help the Bucs win. If none of that stuff happened, man, the Rams will won at least by 2 or 3 scores.
I mean, the Bucs are known for forcing turnovers, though, too.
That was more of mental breakdowns, especially with that fumble before the half, and Cooper Kupp trying to fight for more yardage when he clearly didn't have more yards to fight for. If he would just play smart and just went down.
I mean, Winfield punched that one out, the one before half.
But if Cooper Kupp would have just caught it and fell down, it would have been no turnover. It was 2 Bucs players right there, so I don't know what he was doing. It's just like the coach always tell a wide receiver, fight for another day. You don't gotta fight for more yardage. That was Marvin Harris and Reggie Wayne. Wes Walker was always good at catching ball and just going down because they knew when to get themselves up. Because usually when you fight for more yards, that's when turnovers happen. Like, them great receivers know when to give it up. Ocho Cinco, same way. So, I feel like that it probably could win either way, but I don't feel like Tom Brady was robbed.
Yeah, I can't say robbed either, but he had an argument. I mean,
you can't go wrong with either one. If they would give Tom Brady, I was like, good. No, that's fine. If they would give it Aaron Rodgers, good. So, I think you can make your case for either one, but I want to say that one was cheated more than the other.
So who do you think really deserved the MVP? If you say, like, non-quarterback bias, because the MVP is basically a quarterback award, who do you think is the most valuable player in the league right now?
I probably would give it to Cooper Kupp just because of what he did.
Yeah,
but they couldn't have done that. They couldn't have done that, though, because if Michael Thomas, when he had that crazy year, they didn't give him MVP,
Yeah, but I'm just saying they did. If they gave it to Cooper Kupp, I wouldn't have been mad. All right, if Derrick Henry stayed healthy and they gave it to him, I wouldn't have been mad.
What about
I will forever be mad that Michael Thomas didn't win the MVP day.
He should have had, but
he should have won by numbers and by definition. He was literally the most valuable player on our team.
And you literally see the Saints offense without MT.
Come on.
It's
and look, there's been years that Aaron Rodgers has robbed people. Like the year where J.J. Watt had 20.5 sacks, and he had
that's ridiculous.
He had 5 offensive touchdowns that year, and then he had like a pick 6 and fumble recovery touchdown. Like that dude went insane, and he got second MVP, and Rodgers got it. I'm saying, man, when in doubt, they're gonna give it to Rodgers, bro.
No, they're gonna give it to a quarterback. They're gonna give it to when in doubt. They're gonna give it to a quarterback.
Drew had a few MVP-worthy years.
Yeah, it's all about your name and what position you play. I believe they gave it to Aaron Rodgers that year.
Yeah, I know. I tell y'all, bro, Rodgers he's gonna win it if it's close.
But
it's ridiculous that Drew Brees never won an MVP. I'm not even a Saints fan, but I can say
I know. It's Drew put up some crazy numbers that probably won't be broken.
He threw for like didn't he throw for like 55, close to 5,500 yards one season? Something crazy.
He threw for over 5,000 yards, and he threw for over 5,000 yards like 4 times.
That's ridiculous.
So Drew Brees don't get the love. You seen where they rank the quarterbacks that won the Super Bowl, like the best to worst or whatever?
Oh my!
They had Drew ranked 11th, but they had Dan Marino at 4.
Y'all, listen to this, though. Okay, I'm looking at this. So, Drew Brees in 2011 threw for 5,500 yards, had 46 touchdown passes. He didn't win MVP that year? That's crazy.
I believe Aaron Rodgers won.
In 2011?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
That is sick. 5,500 yards is crazy. What a bad defense.
Yeah, I believe that year that Aaron Rodgers won.
Yeah, it was Aaron Rodgers. I told y'all, bro. You always be stealing them MVPs, bro.
But
he got 3 MVPs?
Huh?
He got 3 MVPs?
4.
4? What the world?
I only remember 2 of them.
He won. He won it last year too. Remember?
He won it. That's right. He did. Did he beat like what was the other quarterback was in the running? Was it Josh Allen was in the running?
Okay,
how many MVPs Brady got?
3. But in 2011, Rodgers threw for 45 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions, and he had 4,600 yards. But Brees still had 1,000 more yards.
Well, hold on. Oh yeah, what was the Saints' record in 2011? I think this one went 8-8 or 9.
Oh, dude. Oh, in 2011, the Packers went Rodgers went 14-1 that year. He only played 15 games.
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah, and I think the Saints went like 9-7.
Let's see. My boy Drew was in the shootout every game.
I believe it was 9-7 or 7-9.
Which team was that then? Was that Sproles?
2011, y'all went 13-3.
What?
Super Bowl year?
Yeah, 2012 y'all went 7-9. Y'all went 7-9 in 2012.
Okay, that was the next last year.
Aaron Rodgers is second all time in MVPs now. He's got 4. The most all time is Peyton Manning with 5.
But he's not one of the greatest. He's not. He's probably top 5. But I have him 5. I still take Drew over him. It's not me being biased. I just think what Drew has done with so less.
With so little.
With so little, like breadcrumbs compared to what Aaron Rodgers have had.
Bro, Brett Favre won 3 straight MVPs.
Brett Favre was that dude.
From 95 to 97, he won 3 straight.
And guess what Brett Favre from? The coast.
Yeah. Man, he's from Mississippi. Man, he's from Mississippi.
He's from the coast, man.
Man,
he went to Hancock High.
Man, that's a little bit outside of the coast, bro.
Man, that's one of the 3 coastal counties.
That's on the outskirts.
Whatever.
Man, you always trying to claim.
That's the coast.
Who's Jackson?
Okay, we had Walter Payton.
Now he's from Jackson?
No.
No, bro. Y'all got Monte Ellis, bro. That's it.
That boy false claiming.
Hey, man, no, Walter Payton played at where? Where he played at?
He from Columbia.
He
from Columbia, bro. I don't like that.
Hey, but where he played football at?
Don't matter, bro.
Nah, it does matter.
Columbia High.
Columbia High School.
He played football at Jackson State, so he automatically assistant of Jackson, just like that.
Nah, he went from Columbia, bro.
Hey, but when he went to Jackson State, he became a Jacksonian. So
no, I don't think he claims that. I don't think
that's how it went. That's how it goes, man. I'm sorry.
No, when he got out of Mississippi, he didn't come back.
Hey, boy, they gonna start sleeping on us though. Mississippi got some ballers, man. We
good sleep.
Man, what, man? They taking a strong nap.
They sleeping. Yeah, we got D-Book, bro.
Oh, we do got booked.
Yeah. Oh, what?
The coast.
Man, nah, that dude from New York. Where is he from?
That man from Mouse Point, bro.
Nah, man. His dad from freaking, I don't know, from somewhere from the East Coast, I think.
His dad from Mouse Point.
Man. But he was born in freaking,
Nah,
it wasn't New York.
But he got it out the mud in Mouse Point, though.
Nah, dog, on your birth certificate, it says the place and the city and state where you were born in. And that's where you from.
That boy from Mouse Point.
If your mama got stuck in a snowstorm and freaking Alaska, and you were born in Alaska, you from Alaska.
Nah, bro.
No,
Nah, bro.
Where you grew up? It's where you grew up, bro.
Coast product.
Man, that's why I want y'all to hear. Y'all always trying to make the coast seem bigger than like it really is. No, plus we got brown water down there.
Hey, bro, don't be telling people that.
Hey, you know how you see them postcards talking about paradise? Like, come to Paradise Lanes, where it's gonna be great fun.
Look just like the postcard. Stop playing.
It was nothing like the postcard when you get there. Oh man. So anyway, we're going to dive into this Super Bowl matchup, Rams versus Bengals. From what I'm seeing, it's a ton of people going for the Bengals, man. Everybody's screaming who they, Joe Burrow, Chase. I mean, it seems like the whole country is going for the Bengals. It just, I've never seen like a country rally around a team like this.
Yeah, me either.
It's crazy that and they was talking about, I seen somebody tweet that Joe Burrow has done more for a state more than anybody else.
For who? For a state?
Yes.
For LeBron?
Ohio?
Yeah.
Like LeBron?
I mean, Drew Brees, Tom Brady.
Like what?
Yeah, we're talking about Ohio in particular, bro. They already put him over LeBron?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they got him over LeBron. They say no other player has done more for his state than Joe Burrow.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. They like it's stuff is getting out.
He got to win it first. He got to win it first.
Man, they showed a video of this old man. He was crying, and
crying.
So T.J. Houston was out about his tickets to go to the Super Bowl because, you know, it's been a long time since the Bengals went to the Super Bowl. Like, that's how crazy it is right now. And I just want to see a good game. In my heart, I think that the Rams, man, they have too much on the defense side of the ball. And if you look at the matchup, you know, Ramsey on Chase, you have Aaron Donald and you have Von Miller come off the edge in the interior. And I'm hoping that the O-line can hold up to give Burrow a time to throw the football. Because in reality, he don't have to give the ball to Chase every time. He got T. Higgins, he got Tyler Boyd, he got Uzama, he has Mike Thomas. I forgot the other receiver name, but they have a lot. But it's all about, does he have enough time to find the intended targets? Okay,
let me tell you what the key is here. If the Bengals get down like they did against the Chiefs, they don't have a shot. Because if Joe Burrow is going to be stepping back to throw every play, and they don't have to respect the run game anymore, it's going to be Aaron Donald and Von Miller show. That's what it's going to be.
Exactly, and that's what I'm afraid of. And when I'm thinking about the game plan, if they don't be effective in this run game, they screwed. Point blank, they are screwed because if you stop running the ball, you just give these rushers just a free release. They don't got to respect your run game anymore. They know that they can stop it. And I was thinking, like, so how can they get Joe Mixon involved? Them screen passes will not work because the rounds usually bring a 4-man rush. They haul every blitz. So that's why it's important for them to try to get Joe Mixon involved some way, somehow. And I don't think running down their throats, like down the gut, is the right answer. I think they're going to have to get him on the edge or try to get him into the passing game. I don't know why they don't use Joe Mixon in the passing game. It just kind of blows my mind that they don't know how to use a back like that who's literally like a poor man's Kamara and Christian McCaffrey. I'm just wondering how the Bengals are going to set up this offense. Like you said, they can't come out passing. They gotta have to spread around, exploit matchups, try to create different matchups, try to get Chase going back and forth. Try to use him in that Deebo Samuel role. Cause I seem like the Rams were having trouble with that. So how y'all like that idea? Try to get Chase into that same role as like Deebo.
Like run it with him and stuff?
Huh?
Like run the ball with him and stuff?
Yeah, like run them in quick passes.
Yeah, I mean you want to get the ball in his hands as much as you can because he can make anybody miss. He's one cut away from a touchdown.
Yeah, did y'all not see how the Rams were struggling at first versus Deebo? And I feel like Chase can turn plays like that into big gainage, big yardage like he usually do. I've seen it.
And then he won't have to be.
He
won't have to be so worried about being matched up with Jalen Ramsey too.
Yeah, moving him around.
Does he travel?
Kind of covers they in and everything.
Does Jalen Ramsey travel?
Sometimes.
I didn't realize how good Deebo Samuel was until this year. That dude's a baller. He's insane. That dude, he's not just fast. That dude, he'll truck you. He's tough, man. That dude, he's a baller.
He runs like a running back.
I know.
It's crazy.
And Chase gonna have to be Deebo Samuel. They're gonna have to. They can't just let Chase go out and run routes. They're gonna have to get him involved some way, somehow. Now you look on the Rams off the inside the ball. What y'all think they need to do?
The Rams would be alright if they just play their game. I don't think
turn the ball over, right?
Yeah, don't turn the ball over.
But that goes for anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Get the ball to Cooper Kupp.
Right, what they've been doing.
Don't let Eli Apple on Cooper Kupp.
Heck, man. They got Mike Hilton. They said Mike Hilton's gonna be on Cooper Kupp.
I think that'll be the right decision. I would just try where Cooper Kupp go. I just try to keep Eli Apple away from him as much as possible. But if Eli Apple win
a Super Bowl, we're never gonna hit the end of it.
That's why I'm
gonna have to block him on Twitter.
You want to see Trey Henderson and Von Bell win one, and Joe Burrow, but man, Von had to mess up everything. I mean, not Von,
right.
Eli Apple. So my question is for you: what kind of game plan will you have for Stafford?
You gotta bring pressure somehow.
Yeah, force him into making bad throws because he will.
He will.
I feel like he'll get into that. He will. He'll get into that mentality where he's just trying to make a play.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let him stay comfortable in the pocket. Like you can't just like have the same defense the whole game. They're gonna have to switch it up, confuse them, make them make bad throws. Like Trey Henderson's gonna have to ball out.
All right. So what kind of game plan will you have for Stafford? Like, if you were Coach McVay, are you opening up, or are you just like, let's just get this running game going. We'll just hit the passes we can and just go from there.
I'd try to get the running game going first. If I was them, I'd try to fill it out first. We'll see how our defense is playing. See like what the Bengals do on offense. You know, I think they're probably going to fill it out. The Bengals are probably going to take more chances.
They're going to have to.
Yeah.
I feel like the Bengals going to have to make every drive count. count.
But with that being said, knowing McVay, is he really going to do that? Well, I don't know. They did a pretty good job running the ball one of these playoff games.
It was versus the Bucks.
Yeah.
They didn't run good against the Bucks. Cam Akers only had 24 carries for 48 yards.
It was one of these games. They was running the ball down somebody's throat. It was
Who did the Rams play?
They played the
Bucks. Who did they play before that? Or did they play before that?
It's some sorry team.
Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals. That's the game he had.
Yeah.
That's the game he did. Oh, like, dang, Cam Akers back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm gonna try to like hold Stafford back, and let him just like feel the game. Don't put him on too much pressure to where you're gonna have to make a big throw or anything like that. I try to tell him stay away from double coverage, man. Cause that's when he seems like he get in trouble the most, when he trying to fit balls in the places he shouldn't be fitting into. Like the one he tried to fit into versus the 49ers that should have been picked off. It's just,
man.
I
know that pick on him, bro. If he catches that, they win.
Yeah, game over. It hit him dead in the hands. Like, it was thrown directly to him.
He caught it almost like a punt, bro. That's how bad it was, and he dropped it.
So they keep Stafford out of those situations. If they playing double coverage on Cooper Kupp, then go to Van Jefferson, go to OBJ. Stay out of it. I don't want you throwing bad passes that potentially that will get picked off. Because the Bengals will not drop that pass. They will pick it off. They'll make you pay for it. So
Jesse Bates is elite.
Yes. So don't do that. If like I said, we're gonna play it within the game, within our run game, do some bootlegs, some play action, get OBJ. I'm trying to feed OBJ in this game. I think everybody think gonna be Cooper Kupp, but I think OBJ is really gonna break out and do something in this game because they're gonna be worrying about Cooper Kupp so much that OBJ gonna be winning his one-on-one matchups.
I would love to see
Eli.
Yeah, especially versus Eli Apple. So just looking at the games, man, who do y'all think will win? Who y'all picking?
My heart want to say the Bengals go in, but the Rams are like a matchup nightmare for them, bro. Like really, with Von Miller, Aaron Donald, and Jalen Ramsey on the outside, yeah, it's gonna be tough.
So I'm guessing you picking the Rams.
Yeah.
All right. So the hatred for the Rams is causing me not to pick them.
Don't do it, bro.
Bro, I'm going with the Bengals. Bro,
bro, don't pick with your heart, bro.
Bro, I picked with my heart when they played the Chiefs, and it worked.
Fair.
Yeah, but it didn't work versus Tom Brady.
Joe Shiesty, baby. Joe Shiesty.
I know, but I'm saying though, you getting caught up in the aura, bro. I'm looking at you looking at the popularity. I'm looking at tactics. I'm looking at war plans right here, and this is a bad matchup. But like RC was saying, if the Rams let the Bengals stay around, then the Bengals gonna win this game. But if they put them away and keep the gas on the pedal, then the Bengals have no shot. The Bengals cannot fool around and get behind. If they get behind, it's done.
Yeah, if they get behind like they did against the Chiefs, they're not going to come back on that defense because Joe Burrow, they're going to have no run game, and Joe Burrow's going to, with that crappy O-line, going to be back.
Yeah.
Going to be three-step drop every play with Aaron Donald in his group.
And remember, that's what happened to Jimmy G when they couldn't get the ball to D-Boy anymore. And that final drive, man, them last two final drives, he went 3 and out twice. Well, the other one ended in an interception. So that pressure, they knew they couldn't run the balls, man. So they're flooding the gates with Aaron Donald and Von Miller. So that's what I'm saying. If the Bengals they can stick around, they can win. But if they get down pretty fast, the Rams gonna win. So I'm thinking I don't like the Rams. The only reason I would even consider picking the Rams is because of Stafford. It's not Jared Goff, it's Stafford. I want the Bengals to win. I want them to win, but I'm picking the Rams just because I believe they are the better team. But if the Bengals win, I'm going to be extremely happy. If the Rams win, I'm not going to be mad, but I'm not going to like it.
Bengals are winning, bro.
I hope they win. I really do. Like, I don't want to see Sean McVay and them cheaters win a game. This is personal. When they knocked our guys out of the playoffs a couple years ago with that New Orleans no call, it became personal. So I do not want to see the Rams win, but I can't deny the fact that their D line is elite. Their defense is elite. Stafford is elite. Cooper Kupp is elite. OBJ is elite.
They have 2 Hall of Fame defensive linemen and a Hall of Fame corner.
That's what I'm saying. They are elite.
But they don't got Joe Shiesty.
Shoot, Joe Shiesty can't do everything himself. Joe Shiesty can't throw a pass and protect himself. So
I'm going with the Bengals, though. I'm sorry, I gotta do it.
I wish I could too, but
I respect it, man.
Yeah, I respect it. Like, I wish I could too, but I'm picking the Rams. RC, he picked the Rams also. So I
wow, really?
Yeah, he picked. I talked to him today. He picked the Rams. He just said that if the Bengals just get down, man, it's over. They gonna unleash that D line on them. So I'm curious. It can literally be what the Buccaneers did to the Chiefs, last year.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see that. Yeah, I understand that's a good comparison.
It can end up.
But you know what I could also see? I could also see the Rams coming out like real cocky.
Yeah. I could see.
I don't know about cocky. I don't know about cocky. I can see them not being disciplined. Sometimes they're not a very disciplined team.
I could see the Bengals smacking them in the mouth early.
Me too.
Because that's what happens to Rams. If you hit them early, they don't know how to respond. They get kind of frantic. Like somebody talking tough, you smacking them in the mouth, and they don't know what to do. They don't know, like, dang, bro, like, you really just hit me. So that's how the Rams be looking like, dang, bro, they throwing bowls out here, man. And so they kind of like get into emergency mode. And I seen when the Rams played against the Titans came out there throwing haymakers, man. And Stafford didn't know how to respond. It really, like I said, it's really gonna boil down to the D line on both teams. If they can, whoever create pressure early, gonna win. They're gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, if the Bengals are like the Chiefs of last year, then it's gonna be something like to that effect, and it's not gonna be pretty. It's not. So the only way I can see it going like this: a close game. If the Bengals are on it, it's a very close game. If the Bengals are playing like the Chiefs from last year, it's gonna be a blowout. And I don't see it the other way around. Bengals blowing out the Rams. It's gonna be something to that effect.
I could definitely see the Rams. I could definitely see the Bengals just shocking everybody. It's the perfect story.
Yeah, to me, there's like a 10% chance of that, but hey, we've seen crazier things happen in the playoffs in the Super Bowl, so just can't put that out of question. All right, so let's move
Giants,
on. Huh?
the Giants did beat the 18-0 Patriots.
I know that should never happen. That should never happen. I was shocked. I was going for Randy Moss and them boys.
No,
I
bro.
wanted to see them win.
Is that the game? Is that the helmet catch one?
Yep.
No. David Tyree?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's it.
No, bro.
Oh,
You
yeah.
should have seen my face when Eli threw that pass to
He was in the grass.
Fan.
Oh, you talking about
that was a crazy pass. Yes.
Yeah.
On the sideline, that was crazy.
I actually just saw that on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of crazy though. Well, we're gonna move on to some NBA talk. We gotta talk about this because the magnitude of this trade. James Harden was sent to the Philadelphia 76ers. Him and Paul Millsap. Brooklyn receives Ben Simmons, Steph Curry, Andre Drummond, a 22 first-round pick unprotected, and a 27 first-round pick protected. So this been shaking up the basketball world. You saw LeBron and KD making jokes about Harden. Somebody said that KD was trying not to pick Harden, and LeBron knew this, so he kept
he kept
doing it. Cause he knew Kevin Durant was avoiding Harden, so he was trying to make him pick him.
I bet you, if Harden could do it all over again, I bet he'd have stayed in Houston and never traded Chris Paul because they'd have won a championship by now.
I bet he does. I bet he do the same thing he's doing.
Because Houston loved him, man. Houston loved James Harden, man. These other cities don't love James Harden.
Man, Houston got James whatever he wanted.
Exactly.
Yeah, even the scrippers.
Even the strippers.
Yeah, bro.
That boy, his jersey is in the rafters at the strip club.
He has a restaurant.
That's crazy. Yes.
He still lives in Houston. He still has a home in Houston. It's a shame, man.
So my question is, who won the trade?
I want to say the Nets won the trade, but I think both teams
Came out better.
Yeah, because the Sixers got rid of Ben, and they got James in return. But the Nets got. What'd you say?
Go ahead, bro.
And the Nets got they got a defender in Ben. They got a great vet and a nice player in Steph, and they got a rim protector in Andre Drummond, which is everything that they needed.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like 76ers won the trade because Embiid playing at MVP level. I mean, they always in contention. They got another scorer, which they really, really needed, in James Harden. Probably one of the best scorers in the last few years.
Of all time.
I won't say all time. I was trying to avoid that. So, I mean, they getting points with 76ers needed. They needed to keep up with the other teams in scoring, and that's why I feel like 76ers won, because it takes them to another level.
Dude, I'm telling y'all that Embiid Harden pick and roll is gonna be nasty.
Yeah, you've been saying that. Tell you gotta elaborate for us. Why you saying all that?
Look, okay, you remember when Russ came to Houston, we got rid of Capella because of the spacing, because we wanted to have 4 shooters on the court, and Westbrook, because obviously he can't shoot. So when they got rid of Capella, Harden couldn't do everything he wanted to do anymore. Like Harden, I know y'all seen Harden in the pick and roll, and he's a really good lob passer, because you can't stop it. Because if he's gonna lob it to Embiid, or he's gonna get a layup. Like you can't. I just don't think you can guard that. I don't think you can guard the Embiid Harden pick and roll. And they both go to the free throw line like the most in the league.
Okay, that's pretty solid. Cause I feel like Harden, he like to have his big man. He run the pick and roll really, really well, and that's
he runs the pick and roll really well with the rim running big. Like Capella, that's all Capella does is pick and roll. With Joel, he gonna post up. Like, he gonna get more post ups than pick and rolls.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
He's more of an ISO scorer.
But when they do it, I mean, they can get some pick and pops. Like with Embiid, he can shoot some mid range, some threes. Like, I mean, I feel like they're gonna take the pressure off each other a lot.
Yeah, and I'm just curious about James because maybe y'all can even attest to this. I don't feel like James been the same since he left Houston.
I mean, it was a different system. Like, he couldn't be the same player he was. He didn't have to be. Like, we'll see what kind of role, like, if he's going to go back to a bunch of step backs but I doubt it. I don't know, man. I feel like it was Houston. That was just his team. He knew it. He ran the show. I just felt like he never looked comfortable in Brooklyn.
Nah, he didn't.
Yeah, guys, he was playing more of a point guard role too, and Kyrie was the main scorer. He didn't want to get involved with Kyrie like that. Cause Kyrie needs the ball in his hand, just like KD and Harden. So he really only had one basketball, and you can see Harden took a step back, like a back seat to those guys. And I think people took it as like, oh, Harden don't have it anymore. He's not the same player because of his hamstring problem. But in reality, he had to change his game, to be honest.
Yeah. I feel like that's his fault, though.
Why is that?
Because in Houston, and Gatwood know this better than anybody. In Houston, what was the offense? It was James Harden, ISO. He walked the ball up the court, dribble, and take a step back with 3 seconds left on the clock. So then everybody say he folded in the playoffs. He tired. That's why he folding. You know how taxing it is to dribble, fam?
Yeah.
So now he can't dribble that much. He don't really know. That's not his game per se. He's been playing that way for so many years. Now it's time for him to actually get in a bag per se, and it's hard on him. And on top of that, he's not getting them calls from the refs anymore.
And just think, that's why he was so good with Chris Paul, because Chris Paul could handle it down the stretch. When he was tired, Chris Paul could run the show just as good, if not better. You know what I mean? Because he's a point guard. But when he goes to Westbrook, you can't have the ball in Westbrook's hands with the game on the line. You're going to lose every time.
No, you can't. But it's a lot of NBA players, and Ben, you know this too. You play. It's like a rhythm thing. James ain't letting nobody touch the ball until he gets tired, and then when he passed the ball on the perimeter, he's not part of the offense anymore. He's just standing around. So we're not guarding him. So now CP getting doubled, and he can't get off, and James mad at him because he can't get off. It's just a mess, all because James plays a bad brand of basketball.
Yeah, that's why I'm hoping that it really changed that James Harden. I know the feeling because I play against guys that were ball dominant, and I'm just like standing there, and I do a little cut, go down to the block, let the center set a pick for me. I come pop out, I'm wide open on the pop out. He's still dribbling. So I'm just at this point, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gear all my energy towards defense because I ain't touching the ball. I ain't seeing. That's why there's no movement because guys don't want to move anymore if they know they're not gonna get the ball coming off a back screen.
But you remember what it was like playing church league with
Landon.
Landon. Oh,
I remember I ran out court. Landon jacked that ball up, and Tyler was at half court just standing there, and he just turned back around.
Bro, I'm not finna run down there, bro. If you just gonna jack it, bro, I'm telling you.
I was like, Tyler's playing half court. I see what he's doing.
But I used to tell my man that was guarding me, I'm like, bro, just stay here. You finna shoot.
Yeah, hey, you just pass the ball. You already know what you wanted. Mirror, you inbound the ball, No, I inbound about you, and you see laying over there clapping. You like, bro, I just got the ball.
Bro, I looked him off so bad, bro.
Yeah, I just got the ball, man. And you hear him clapping. Like, all right,
I don't even know what the ball feels like.
And I think why people saying that the Nets want to trade, because they feel like James Harden just don't bring anything to the table. Not anymore. And I hear a lot of negative things about him now, that he's just washed, man. His game is trash. He's unmotivated. He's a crybaby. It was a lot of negative stuff coming out about him. But it's funny though, when he went to Nets, it was all like, oh man, look at this, look at that. They got Harden. No, this is the best team ever to be assembled. It was like, it's just funny how everybody flip flops now. And now Ben Simmons will be the second coming or something.
Yeah. freaking Harden always gets thrown under the bus, bro. I'm sick of this.
Yeah, what's that next person that talk knows about Harden? You gotta see the hands.
I'm sick of it, bro. Like, Harden always gets thrown. This man goes to a freaking super team and they only play 16 games together. This man just ain't destined to win a ring. I'm sure the first game he goes to the Sixers and Embiid's gonna tear his ACL or something. Like, he's destined to not win a ring, bro. He's not gonna win one. He came to terms with it.
Somebody uplift this man's spirits. Yeah, well, you sound like you just need to get in the hot tub and just relax, bro.
But he gets along with no superstar, bro. Him and KD was getting into
it. That's crazy to me.
That's crazy. But think about it. You play with Chris Paul, and you see what Chris Paul doing to teams. He revitalized the franchise.
Each other the best.
But he played with Chris Paul. He played with KD. He played with KD twice. He played with Russ twice. And Kyrie. You can't get a ring, fam. And every time you were the one that requested the trade, fam.
Okay,
you're the common denominator here.
They only played 16 games together, though. Like, KD and Kyrie can't stay on the court.
Yeah,
he was hurt a lot, too.
Huh?
He was hurt a lot, too.
He was hurt last year. Yeah.
Yeah, but Harden, he played still when he was hurt in the playoffs. Also, when he was with Houston, bro, he never got hurt. This dude was always on the court. This last year was like the first I've seen him get hurt like for a long stretch.
His arms, he ought to be so buff from all that dribbling. Strong fingers.
I wonder why his body built like that. Cause he does a lot of core. He do a lot of core.
He don't do nothing. Finger workouts.
We better hang up.
I'm about to smoke on that Swift pack tonight.
Oh man. But man, I like Embiid. I like the 76ers, so I really want them to do well. I really do. I want to see them. I want to see something different. I want to see them in the finals, man.
They get bounced in the first round because Harden's not destined for it.
I feel like Boston's up and down these days.
Boston ain't gonna never get right.
They have a lot of immaturity on the team.
So who y'all think? So hold on. In a series, who y'all got? The Sixers or the Knicks?
Depends if the Nets are healthy.
Both healthy.
The Nets, if they're healthy.
How can you
say the Sixers won the trade?
The Sixers I feel like the Sixers have buried a defensive squad.
I'm saying, like, obviously if Harden was on, you switch Harden and Simmons back, the Nets still win against the healthy 76ers and the healthy Nets. You know what I mean? Like, either way, the Nets were going to win. Whether, if they were completely healthy, the Nets were winning either way. They make the trade or they don't.
I don't see what people going. Nobody can guard KD. Well, nobody can guard Embiid either, though.
Yeah, nobody on Nets can guard him.
But shoot, they got. I like I like the Andre Drummond and Embiid matchup. He ain't gonna stop him.
Dude, Embiid dominates Drummond, bro.
Oh yeah, he does. That's true.
Why the Lakers let go of Drummond? Why they didn't sign him back?
I don't know. Lakers. I don't know. But they said they've been trying to trade Westbrook since December.
But they said they turned down the trade for John Wall. It was like John Wall for Westbrook, and the Lakers said no.
Yeah, because we wanted a couple first-round picks.
Crazy.
I mean, I would have done it. Like the fact, like first-round picks are the same thing as NFL first-round picks.
But John Wall's solid too. Like John Wall, he was still solid last year.
That's what I'm saying.
Definitely an upgrade over us.
Why the Lakers are scared to trade their first-round picks when they finish like close to the bottom anyway?
Because they scared. Bron old, AD injury prone. You traded away Caruso and some young players. They got to have some kind of future to fall back on.
Now, anything else y'all want to bring up before we end the podcast?
Joe Shiesty to the top.
Hey, y'all trying to do one-on-one?
One-on-one?
Yeah.
What's that? Basketball?
Basketball. Or football, it don't matter to me.
Man, Tyler, I'm a lockdown corner, so it ain't gonna happen. But if we had to gauge everybody's basketball ability on the podcast, I'm number one. Tyler's number two.
Bro, this is.
I don't know you and Dustin. That'll be a good match between you and Dustin. So I put me at 1. You and Dustin at 2A, 2B. Tristan at 3.
No,
Tristan at 3. Okay, hold on. Tristan's number 1, bro. Chill.
I don't know, Tyler.
I'm number 1.
Tyler and Dustin can play, man. They can play.
I can beat Tristan number 1, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Tyler and Dustin can play, but I'm better than Tyler and Dustin because I got the overall defense ability. I'm kind of like that kryptonite.
Ben, I was too little, bro.
Huh?
Ben, I would skunk you.
Yeah, well, I just blow right by you. I do very well versus tall guys.
I don't know. Ben, I wouldn't blow right by Gatwood, but
I do very well versus tall guys.
I wouldn't blow by Gatwood, bro.
No, sure.
Tyler know about the ability. So Dustin, I'm clearly the better basketball player. So it'll be like I said. All right, I'll put all three of y'all because, like I said, I like to see that matchup Tristan between Dustin because Dustin he's a good ball player, and Tyler you're a good ball player. So I'll put all y'all tied at second. Then Gatwood, I never seen RC ball, so I put RC last. Oh, Derek, I forgot about Derek. I put Derek above Gatwood, so we got Derek, Gatwood, and RC.
You wild.
Yeah, bro, you crazy.
Man, I'm just saying, Mr. Automatic, coast to coast. I got nicknames down here in the Jackson, Mississippi, in the South. You know what I'm saying?
This guy.
I got credentials. Under my belt. So
this guy.
District all team, all tournament team. MVP, defensive player of the year. Man, I want to brag in there, but it was kind of like a big deal.
Want to bet?
Hold on. Speaking of betting, we're gonna make this bet. So the bet, the Nets. We betting that if the Nets, if the 76ers make it to the finals, then you owe me a meal. If the Nets make it to the finals, then you owe me a meal. If both will make it to the finals, whoever wins, then that's who wins the bet.
Wait, so whoever make it first in the playoffs, right?
Whoever makes it to the finals wins the bet. So if the 76ers make it, I win. If the Nets make it, you win. If both teams make it...
No, hold on. Well, what if neither one of them make it?
Huh? Then
what if
nobody
neither one
wins.
of them make it?
Then nobody wins.
No.
All right, whoever get knocked out first. How about that?
Yeah, whoever go the furthest in the playoffs.
Once they both get knocked out, like in the same round.
Then it's a wash. Nobody wins.
All
right. So whoever go the farthest?
Right.
See, I feel like these teams are built for the finals. So I feel like whoever makes the finals wins.
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
you trying to cheat, bro.
All right, bump it. I'll take it. You and Dustin, I'll take it. If y'all win this, the Nets go further than the 76ers, then y'all win. I ain't scared. You know, I got pretty good track records on bets. I'll take this one.
I love it.
All right, guys. Y'all can check us out on our social media pages. We have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Just type in VOL Sportscast and we'll pull up and like and share with your family and friends. We thank y'all for support. The website will be posted on all our social media platforms. Just check it out and shop to your heart's content. We appreciate the support like always. Much love. We out of here.
You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler Wright. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast.